Hello, everybody. Welcome to. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call this video. Let's call it. This will be coming out on Tuesday, so we're gonna call this Touhou Tuesday. This is something a bit different. Oh, my choice might be where I like a bit of Touhou. So we're gonna play some Touhou. This is specifically Touhou 6, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Now, Touhou is a very famous game franchise for a lot of people. At least unlike anime games, especially. Specifically, Touhou is referred to as a doujin series, meaning it is self-published by the creator, has no big money back. And if you've been on the internet for any amount of time, you have probably seen something Touhou related. It's next to impossible not to. But the actual games, like what I'm playing right now, aren't nearly as common. For one reason or another. Most likely because they're part of a genre that was actually invented for the bullet hell games based genre, but specifically the sets of mechanics that Touhou uses is referred to as a DANMAKU game, and it's very unique to Touhou. Now what I do is I have a couple mods, changing up the textures a little bit on the screen, and also for keeping me a visible hitbox, because this game doesn't come with that. A lot of Twitter mods do. And I'm really bad. I'm probably not gonna get past stage 2 or 3 in this video. I'm gonna talk about it. Now, you're probably hearing one of the things that Touhou is most famous for right now. It's music. All the music and everything about the game is made by one guy, for the most part. Zun is what he's known as. You ever see the term Team Shanghai Alice? I'm pretty sure Team Shanghai Alice is just Zun. My button, there it is. Okay. I was using this on my game pad for me, and I thought my buttons were doing cell cards wasn't working. Or bombs, it's all the same thing. No, I'm debating on how I want this to be. If I want to just make this running the inline games, which I can do. They're actually a lot easier to get than they ever have been. Not necessarily legally anymore, but, yeah, ways to get them have existed on the internet for a long time. Or I could be playing the official game. A lot of those also exist. Start fan games. Because what Touhou is most famous for is that Zun, the creator, does not mind whatsoever fan games. Right? Considering the fact that, it's still self-published, and similar to what he does, he thinks fan works he clearly wants people to make fan works. Now you're seeing that I am dying, but, and losing one. I'm bad at this game. I'm terrible at it. So honestly, you know, let me ask, most of what you haven't seen is probably gonna not be the official game. What I might do is, if I come back to this, I'll make it a highlight. And I'll edit it down a lot more and do a couple things like that, but if you want a video like I usually do, like this will be the only one for this specific game. Now, I mentioned this is Touhou 6, so why not start the first Touhou game? Because the older games that were made for the PC 98 platform, yeah, they weren't even for Windows, are very different. And with Touhou, I'm a firm believer that if you're gonna go for anything, pick whatever game your favorite characters are in. Now here's one of the first famous characters in this game. Like, first characters we've seen so far, you probably have met. We have Rumia and I think Daisan? I can't remember her name. So she doesn't know the speak no, yeah, it doesn't matter. But, you know, you've probably seen them around, but they're, you know, 2 big players. But now we're getting characters that are famous. That's, you know, Cerno, Dice Fairy. Incredibly famous. Better if I'm aha! Holy crap! I wasn't kidding when I said this game gets hard. One neat thing about this game that some fan games even retain is the fact that enemy faces are actually timed, rather than purely being based on how much damage you do. So if you like just can't get a good shot in a phase, you can wait it out. But yeah, my general advice for Touhou, if you want to get into it, is pick a character you like, if you're going to the main games. But if you're not very good at DANMAKU like I am, pick a genre of game that you like. Someone has made a fan game, or even if you're lucky, an official game was made in that genre that you like. Like Cuphead, there's a Cuphead-like game. Like Dark Souls, someone's making a Dark Souls type game. Do you like shooters? Like Doom-like shooters. There's a Doom-like shooter. Yeah, stuff like that. You can find something. Now we're kind of getting to the point in the game where I stop having anything, stop being confident I can finish it. Now, on top of games, which is the primary, you know, primary form that Touhou comes in, there's also been, the only other official media that exists out there is manga. And for manga, there's a few out there, maybe a few, that Zuna himself was involved in some way. Off the top of mind, there's Battle Victory, there's Lotus Eater, there's Great Horned Hermit. There's a there's quite a few. There's the ones I personally read and I can recommend. All three of those are great. A lot of what gets me and why I struggle with DANMAKU is kind of learning how to like watch bullets and watch my own hitbox and all. Like, let's just be frank, there's so much going on screen. Like I said, this is generally about as far as I think I'm gonna get. Sort of thing. I might get into the next stage, but that's it. Sorry, focusing very hard. Okay. I talk, I die. Yeah, we're getting into kind of what you'd expect. Now, you might notice our looking kind of, for sure, the character seems kind of bad. The game is, because all the character art is done by doing himself. And of course, you know, where's he gonna hire an artist at this time? I think later games. Yeah, there we go. We're supposed to that try. Yeah, I'll say this. Yeah, that's fine. But yeah. I was gonna try to show you. If I play this game, I'm probably not playing easy mode. But I'm gonna show you the other character. This in this game at least. Plays frame move, and is for 2 options, and then Marissa. And we're going to Western Magician. What does that mean? Try. far as I understand, the stages are identical and everything. It's just different of when dialogue happens and what abilities you have. What that's tough too. But yeah, so the reason I started at Touhou 6 here is because it's one of the first or modern games, if that makes sense. I say modern, but the game's like 20 years old. But PC 98 games are even more archaic than this, and some of them are even shoot 'em ups at this. I think the first game or two was like a breakout clone. Very different kind of game. The dialogue is, I'm not sure how much of it is just dialogue was weirdly written to begin with, and how much of it was just the translations we have is not good, some of the stuff. The more modern games tend to be written better. This is not a master part, what's in this? When I get to showing other games in the series, not in the series, when I get to showing like fan games that show some of these abilities, you'll see that, like, oh my goodness, things have changed a lot. There's a lot to talk about mechanically with Touhou, but a lot of it, one of the major mechanics of the game is graze. You see, is letting bullets come very close to your headlock. Which is part of why I keep the hitbox on. I don't know where things are. I don't know where hitboxes are going to be. I know it's going to be out towards the center of your character, but I don't intuitively know where that is. That she doesn't even have 10 fingers. That's bragging on someone in a way I didn't even think was possible. I might actually make it to the inside station first, at very least. We might even make it to the, probably at least to the mid-boss stage 4. That will get to the final boss stage 4. If I get any further than that, something's happening. Sorry, one moment. It's the middle of summer here, and in order to record without loud groaning noises in the background or whatever might come from it, I have to turn my fan off to record, so I need to take breaks. I mean, machines need to be cooled too. I didn't think about that. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely hitting my limit. But another aspect of how hot it is. Sorry. Another aspect of Touhou that is very famous is the Fumo dolls, which were just like an unofficial thing that kind of became official, basically. They're just dolls, something special about them. Anyways, whatever. I'll be honest, Marissa, I wish I was ready for it right now. Unpleasantly hot here. I wish I could sweat, like break me, but at least let me cool down a little bit on my own. I remember Mei Ling is one of the first characters where they had some weird troubles getting herself, or troubles getting her character translated properly. Because Sun apparently has a bad habit of, at least used to, I think he can stop now, but he used to have a bad habit of inserting Chinese into games. Characters that use just like Chinese text, but the problem is the Chinese alphabet that he was using is the same alphabet that the Japanese use for kanji. So people would read it as kanji instead of Chinese and come up with some completely different meaning, because characters mean completely different things in kanji than they do in Chinese. And Mei Ling was one of the first examples of that, because she's Chinese. My character is meant to be read in Chinese, but, you know. The dialogue in this game is nuts. Last I don't really like to explain mechanics like in games like this, I know, but I mean, everything in the game is just as you see it, really. Nothing to explain. clearly says Marissa. Here's that. Yep, there we go. Alright, that's enough, I think. That is Touhou, Volleyball Scarlet Devil. It's fun. I'm bad at it, as you can see, but it's fun, and that's what makes it so compelling. It's the Devil. So yeah, and this will allow on Tuesday. Sure, this is Touhou Tuesday. Will it always be on Tuesday? Who knows? Hopefully. The demo is so much better playing the game than I am. It's funny. What's worse is the demo was probably recorded on somebody's keyboard rather than a gamepad like I'm using. Anyways, that's all for now. Thank you. See you next time.